So now let's understand how color scopes work inside of Davinci Resolve. So over here you can see on the bottom right hand side on the color page, you see something known as scopes. So in scopes, you see all of the colors that are there in a particular footage right here. As I go around and scrub through the timeline right here, you can see that the color scope changes as well. You can go around, press the play, and you can see the color scope accordingly, just like this. So now let's go around and expand the color scope by clicking on this button right here. You can see it expands out right here. And to get your color scopes back over here, you can click on this button and then it goes back there again. You can go around and expand this, and let's see the color scope right here. Right now you see 4 color scope, as you can see, and if you were to go around, you can see different types of color scopes from over here. You can go for parade, you can go for like CIE chromaticity right here and so forth, but we're going to come and discuss about it just in a while. So I'm just going to go around over here on the top, and here you can see just the two color scope, or you can choose to see one as well. And by default you see this color scope right here, and you see the amount of red, green and blue channels over here on this particular image right here. So right now you can see that on the left side it is a bit on the darker side, and that is why the red, green and blue you can see is darker on the left side. So the color scope actually shows the amount of color on the left to right hand side, from left to right in sequence. So on the left side you can see there's much more darker, and that's why you see the darker areas right here. But on the center you can see that there's more brighter areas, and that's why you see that it is a bit onto the top. You can go around onto the top right here and click on setting right here, and you can view the YRGB and just the whites over here, what that is YCB and CR as well, as you can see right here. So different color scopes can be seen right here, just like this. So you can see this as well, and you can go around and expand, that is, you can change the amount of parade right here for the red, green and blue over here, that by adjusting the brightness as well, just like this. You can change around the setting right here, set the high and low amount right here, so the reference levels and so forth according to how you want. So let me just go around onto the parade right here, onto RGB itself. So it analyzes everything from left to right, and you can see that none of the colors actually reach quite at the top right here. There's some color right here, and that means only those parts are completely bright right here, while the ones that are down are completely dark, just like that. So you can go around and analyze it out, and there's different color scopes that you can see as well. So this one is the parade scope. You can go to waveform so that you can see all of the channels from left to right, and you can see that the bright part are the equal part. Like let's say the black contains all red, green and blue channels, and you can see that it is bright right here. So the white part right here contains a color mixture of everything, while separate colors that you can see right here contains more of those colors. So over here you can see that there's more red over here. The picture is much more warmer, and that is why it is showing more red over here on the brighter side. So similarly, you can go around over here onto the settings for this particular color scope as well, and see different color scopes for this as well. You can go for see only the red and blue channel right here, see only the green and blue, or see only one channel according to how you like as well, and work around with the waveform brightness as well. So once you go around over here, you can see the vector scope, as you can see, just like this as well. And vector scope is more like the yellow, red, and that there's magenta, blue, and cyan and green right here. That is what these letters stand for, and it'll show where most of the color spectrum are. So this is very, very useful if you were to if you are doing color correction. Let's say, for example, you work around with global, you pull this out, you see that you're pulling it out to a particular color spectrum right here, just like this, as you're changing up the global. Similarly, you can go around with the light, and you can see that we can go around, change the shadows to something else right here, and the dark to something else, and you can see that you're pulling those color spectrums right there, just like that. So that is how it works on the vector scope, and same goes with the histogram as well. So histogram is similar to the parade right here is, but much more cleaner. You can see that there's more red right here. So if I were to go around, change this, you can see that some of them have more details than the other. So if I were to go around, increase the blue, you can see that the blue changes right there, just like that. So let me just go around, change around the blue right here, change around the global, and everything balances out just like that. So you can go around with CIE chromaticity over here as well. So that allows you to go around and see what colors are covering up the most part. Like over here, you can see that this is the greener part right here. There's more magenta and red over here in the picture, as you can see right here. So there's more magenta, there's more red, but not other colors. But if I were to go around, push everything towards the green, let's say for example, then you can see that everything moves onto the greener side, and you can see that the foot is green as well. And you can see, like, if it is too much close to the edge, you know that the details are not preserved well. So you might want to not keep it too close to the edge either. And that is how you can go work around with the scopes, and then you can see multiple scopes over here. So let's say you want to see this, you want to see that, you can see all of the scopes together as well. And you can click around on this button to get back the scopes over here. And even from here, you can go around, change around the scopes to waveform, to vector scope right here, to histogram, to CIE chromaticity, as you can see, just like that. And that is how you can work around with scopes inside of Davinci Resolve. So I hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.